What is up, Infernal Tribe, and welcome back to the channel. And today we have the rest of the box that we opened up last week, well, last Tuesday. We're gonna get into the rest of these packs here. See if we can pull something other than garbage, literal garbage. We pulled that Garbodor V full art that we've already pulled in the past, but full arts are always welcome as doubles. I mean, as much as I don't like Garbodor as a Pokemon at all, like at all, I'm not hating, bro. I'm not hating. So without further ado, let's get into them right away. So we got Fighting Energy, we got Boost Shake, we got Rabumbi, Avalugg, Mareep, Wobbuffet, Love Disc, Dweeble, Hippopotas, Crustle Reverse, and a Pinsir non-holographic rare. I have been thinking about this for a while now, and I guess I'll go on a tangent while I'm opening these packs here. Have you guys been, obviously the guys who go buy Pokemon cards and things like that, have y'all specifically been seeing more product on the shelves at your like Target, Walmart, local game stores, things like that? Well, actually, don't even count your local game stores, because and you'll see the points I'm trying to make. So I've been obviously Articuno Reverse and a Valcorona V, very nice. So I've been kind of like talking with a lot of people in terms of other than, I don't really know any other creators per se that create YouTube videos and things like that personally. I'm like, now on a personal level, like I've talked to some of them like on Twitter, private DM messages, things like that, just asking me questions and things like that of like my opinion on the status of like the Pokemon card stuff and all that, my personal opinion, and please feel free to chime in the comments and things like that if you've seen or experienced this. But I at first, scalping is bad. You've always heard me say that on this channel. Scalping is like, if you're a scalper, you're like the scum of the earth, honestly. Like, whatever, it is what it is. But worse than scalping, I think the people solely responsible for like the state of Pokemon, the TCG in general, like just buying cards. And this is not only Pokemon, this goes across the board, like with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Digimon cards, baseball, football, hockey, trading cards in general. This falls down on the shoulders of the distributors. My personal opinion, again, there's been a lot of people who, I mean, I've witnessed it myself, so I know this is actually happening. But there's also been other people who experienced the same thing that I did, and where they see like distributors like literally whip out like appointment books. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the guys, which again, this is my speculation, these are guys who own shops, who own businesses, who try to get as much product as possible to again sell them as scalping prices. Now we got a reverse toy catcher. Pretty much what I believe is going on, and I don't have any proof or anything like that, so don't quote me on it. It's just, again, this is my speculation. This is me going on a tangent. Pretty much what I think is going on is that these distributors are basically they're getting in kind of like business under the table. They're conducting business under the table, and basically they'll grab someone's phone number who they know is going to buy this product in a mass bulk. Like, when I say mass bulk, I'm talking about crates of like boxes of cards of any kind. And they hit them up, like, hey, like, I'm at such and such place, I'm close to you, whatever, and then they schedule to meet somewhere, Obviously, he'll take his truck. The person will take their truck or whatever it is that they carry their stuff in, and then they'll mass buy all the stuff that's available. The reason I think that this is happening is because obviously we all saw the shortage of just Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards, but trading cards in general. We saw the shortage that there was in Targets, Walmarts, any other like big box store or whatever. That'll get reversed. We've seen it to a point where like you can go to one of these stores and you would not find anything for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month. There was a time, Christmas of 2020. That was when everything started happening. In terms of like not being able to find cards in stores. Like I used to be able to walk into a Target and there would be boxes on boxes on boxes of stuff that was just left there. And obviously you would be able to buy as much as you want, but people obviously wouldn't buy everything out. Obviously that also surmounts to the hype around Pokemon and people buying and selling and stuff. Obviously scalping, people treating the card game like stocks, things like that. It is what it is. People do what they want with what they purchase. Bravery Reverse and Glaceon. This is my third one, bro. Glaceon V full. This is the third one. The third. Not the first, not the second, the third. Glaceon V. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I had to pause for that. It's such a beautiful card. But please, I need a different one. Oh my gosh. That just happened. Yeah, so where was I? So I think these distributors are again conducting business under the table for mass profit. And you can tell that this is happening, and I'll tell you exactly how you can tell this is happening. If you were to go to your local GameStop, right, or local game store, right, and try to even go to you could even go to like your like TCG player or something, and then look at the prices of what it is to pre-order the celebration set that comes out in October. You're gonna tell me distributors are not like hiking prices on purpose so that they make a profit underneath the table? The celebration elite trainer box is supposed to be going for like $50, right? This box is going for north of $150, and it's not even October yet. And this is for, again, the pre-release. So this is how people start driving up the market, because when you start purchasing things at that price, they start to think that it's okay because, hey, you're buying it, so why not? I think it's up to us as a community to just be like, hey, like, we're not buying that because you are literally gouging the price on purpose, playing with people's emotions, people's willingness to just buy the product. Because people who love Pokemon, like myself, people who are into the hobby and have money, they're gonna buy it. I mean, it is what it is. That's just the capitalist mindset that we have. But does it make it right though? Is it ethical? Like, nah, I don't think so. And that's the sad part about it's not only Pokemon, it's also just other trading cards. Like the base, like the sports community, is probably the most toxic community that you can be a part of. And I feel for you. I mean, I feel for them because you know what I'm saying, like people who were collecting in baseball, like specifically baseball and football cards, like people who were collecting these kinds of cards, they've been collecting those cards forever. You know what I'm saying? And now that people are like going into the hobby and depriving, these hobbyists, these people that have been doing this for a very long time, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like, well, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? And it's like, it's also, again, I really blame the distributors, honestly, because if you think about it, if you go to your local card shop, right, and you ask them like, oh, hey, like, I want to pre-order a box of Celebrations or whatever, and they tell you, yeah, boom, it's like 170, 175. You know, look at them like, what do you mean it's $175? One box is 175, and it's like, and they'll tell you, I mean, like, they'll tell you, yo, the distributor, hiked up the prices or whatever. Why? Why are they hiking up prices? MSRP for these boxes, again, are $50. The Pokemon company, I feel like, needs to step in and, like, kind of put the hammer down on a lot of these distributors and make it their business to be like, hey, like, stop scalping or stop because this is the issue. Prices on this specific set for like Celebrations, they're not going to come down until either the stores themselves that sell them keep them at a certain price across the board, or people stop buying them at such a high price. And I try to tell people all the time, like, stop buying from scalpers. Like, I understand that you want the product and that you have the ability to pay for the product. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you shouldn't be feeding into that. We shouldn't be feeding into that. Into that kind of stuff. I'm at a loss for words. We shouldn't be feeding into that, mostly because, you know what I'm saying, like, it's ruining the hobby. It is. It's ruining the hobby for others. You know what I'm saying? If people have the ability to buy stuff, then that's fine. But it's like when you're just like doing it like pre-release, like months in advance, you're already talking about, oh yeah, this is a very hype box, so we're gonna charge 3 times MSRP pre-release. We're just gonna do that. Why? Because we can. That bottom line is what it is, because they can, and because people are willing to pay for it. It's again, it's not ethical, doesn't make it moral, you know what I'm saying, doesn't make it right, but it is, again, like, it is what it is. And of course you'll have people like, oh, well, you're just mad because you can't pay for it or whatever. It's not about that, because honestly, like, if I wanted to buy it, I'll buy it. But it's like, I don't think it's right for others who can't buy it. The point of, and I'm gonna revert back to talking just about Pokemon. The point of the hobby is to bring, this is the last pack, by the way. The point was to trade. You know what I'm saying? To have a community that's like kind of well knit together and plays the game. That was the point of this trading card game. But somehow, somewhere, Gary, made it so that it's like now it's all about that dollar sign. And you know what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's like, I understand, especially because we were like, this really happened like during the pandemic. People were desperate. People needed money. People were losing their jobs. So obviously, buying something that they can flip and make double, triple what they paid for in a matter of a few months. I can see how, like, that you could get absorbed into it and do that. And then obviously you have others who, like, they buy a booster box and then they sell the packs out, and then they sell the packs for like almost 3 times what they're worth and things like that. I can see, like, again, I can see why people would feed into that. Like, the hype and the whole the whole gambling aspect. That's another thing too. Like, people are naturally instinctively addicts. Like if they like something, they're gonna keep doing it. It is what it is. It's just human nature. But it's like it's one of those things. I don't know. It's the state of Pokemon right now. It's kind of at a limbo. Especially someone I really like admire, like a creator. I'm not gonna mention who it is because that's put me on blast. But she went on an article recently, and she basically said that she's not looking forward to this 25th anniversary celebration because of just how disgusting like people have been, kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like segregating the set. Like people have this set on lock. So like I don't put it past people like a week in advance to have this product in their hands because of it's going back to what I was talking about earlier, their connections to the distributors. These distributors be getting stuff like weeks in advance. So like they're gonna get their money. People are willing to spend their money, and then they're just gonna flip that, and so it's not gonna stop anytime soon until Pokemon as a company like mass prints. Like when I'm talking about mass prints, I'm talking about the shelves at Target and Walmart literally need to be filled with this stuff in order for people to be like, you know what, there's too much of it. There's probably not gonna be much profitability in it because there's just so much of it. And at the end of the day, that's what we want. We like people who are in this hobby to collect, to play. You know what I'm saying, for their own personal collections. You know what I'm saying, not for profit. We want the market swamped because one, that's gonna bring a lot of these prices down, so that obviously again competitive players who play the game can actually afford cards and play with them. That's again what they do. And obviously collectors like myself who want to purchase multiple booster boxes at a time to finish master sets, we're not stuck paying $150 a box as opposed to maybe 100, 125. You know what I'm saying? It adds up. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think as a community we have to just all do our part, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. My bad for going on a tangent there. I kind of went over the time. I haven't had I've finished a box in a while. Gonna have the other pulls from the other day here. These are the pulls. So we did get the average amount of pulls. So this box is actually pretty good. We got the Glaceon alternate art that we've pulled before, but we pulled again Valcorona V, Rayquaza V, Garbodor full art, Sylveon V, Jolteon V Max, and the Dragavolt V Max hyper rare. For 7 hard pulls. That was a pretty good box actually. Yeah, so we have one more booster box on deck, still waiting for those ETBs to come in. I think they should be here this Monday actually, and then we'll switch it up, probably open up some ETBs next week or something. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But yeah, as always guys, I appreciate y'all watching, I appreciate y'all listening to the tangent. And yeah, if you feel the same way, like let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Like, what's the direction that Pokemon's taking, the hobby itself? Like, have you seen craziness at stores and stuff? Like, let me know. I'm actually very curious to like know about other people's experiences, because I have my experience, but I like to talk about stuff, these things, like with other people that are in the hobby, like how they view it, just to get a different perspective. But anyways, as always guys, tune in next time for some more booster box or maybe some ETB opening. I don't know. But yeah, as always guys, stay positive and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.